It's the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Primetime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The Lions called their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Block 20. Shell. What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He's down there. That's Travis Hunter. And the Jags are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
10 yards.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll run it here with Etienne. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Hey, Soko, hot. 11.
Lawrence now on 2nd down.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own, but not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught, and a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
The kick is good.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, kill. Rip, 23. Focus, hot. 13, Luke.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's caught downfield by Hunter. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball to the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Go. 11.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's complete to Hall, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 16-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
first down and goal to go.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
Another
goal.
shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Lisa 24.
They're trying to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark them short. They have been stuffed twice. What will they do here on third down and goal?
Hey, Ryan.
Etienne will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Now remember back, like their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's now 10-7. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
Niggas can't hear it no more. Stand up to the men, can't feel it no more. So again, don't get it no more. Get a duck in the minute, but can't steer it no more. On the way, but no turn on. So what's the best of my pitch?
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target.
For the field goal.
And that'll set up 4th down.
56-yard attempt.
That comes out low and is blocked. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6. thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey!
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On red. Hey, Soko, Silk.
Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Down Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays.
And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up the 45.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff. ETN. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
11.
First and 10 at the
Hey, lock.
28-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's ETN. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate. All right, here we go. Done. Red.
Once again, it's ETN. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Jamin Davis on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
11, Agate. On red. So,
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that to all his tight ends. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth downs looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Jaguars field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit down to 1. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. On first down, it's Goff. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth downs looming. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Red, on the red. Hey, Denver, go.
Lawrence. this one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
17!
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jack Campbell in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
11. Let's go. 30 left. Hey, Soko. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Think right.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Once again, it's Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
13 low. Hey,
Well, it's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
on red. Son, it's on. Go, go. Go, go. Hey, I'm gun. So.
Here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9.
11. Rip, 23. Darn, it's hot.
To throw is Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Darn, it's take right open. Here we go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Moving left. He keeps it himself. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Lawrence now. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Lawrence on the draw. It's ETN. Oh, and he takes a really good lick to backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Rush to his left.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Ready up!
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They had very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, go. Son, it's a hunch. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 17 yards that time to number 17.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third down and 3.
Rip, 23. Token. Hot. 30 left. Go. Let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
5 yards on the play.
Easy.
Jaguars, first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to the field.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
20. 5.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Dinter. 11, Haggett.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go. Silver.
Lawrence. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready? All right, let's go. Silver.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Bushes here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Two. Like 20. 76. Tell him. 76.
They'll drop to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Jacksonville. Good night, everyone.
Come down there.